Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GBP, the Garage Boys Podcast. I am Julian Rios, here with Mark Armendariz.
Yes, sir.
And Isaac Woody.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, guys? How's your weekend?
Man, it was good. Feeling great.
We're
yes,
back.
Sir.
We just posted our third episode. You know, feeling good. Then we enjoyed our weekend.
Oh, yeah, it was a good weekend.
It was, man. It was.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. It was a tough week, though. Overloaded with work.
Yeah.
In school. Yeah, it's been tough. But it's about to get better, though.
Why?
Because the new episode of WandaVision comes out.
Oh, that's
bro.
right. That's right.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday, dog. Comes out Friday.
Yeah, but it comes out tomorrow at like around midnight. Like
You wait at midnight to watch this shit?
hell yeah. Look, bro, I'm a Marvel freak. I don't like read the comics a lot, you know? Like I didn't grow up reading the comics, but watching the movies was kind of my version of the comics, you know?
Yeah. Same. I think same for most of us. Because
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with the comics. Did you? No.
Nah, honestly, I didn't. I'm not even into like
The movies?
Marvel, but like WandaVision. Honestly, Woody got me into WandaVision, and that shit's
Because
tight,
he
bro.
gets you invested. Because I wasn't invested into it, to be honest. I mean, we're on 4th episode right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't really into it. I mean, I heard people talk about it, so it kind of like threw me off. But into the 4th episode, no spoilers. I mean, we could talk about spoilers, right?
Yeah, okay.
This is a fair warning.
I wanted to do this.
Fair warning.
In the description, I'll put a timestamp of like when it's safe to go. If you want to watch the episodes and then maybe come back, then yeah, that's cool.
If you haven't watched it, but if not, we're about to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, Woody,
He
dude,
gets
got
you into
me.
it, bro.
Hell yeah!
'Cause he
Yesterday,
gives you-
I finished watching the 4th episode,
Yeah.
bro. It just comes together, bro.
Have you heard his theories?
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, he
It's-
told me all about him.
I
bro.
know.
Yeah.
It gets you all freaking excited, bro.
I have some more.
Do you really?
First, let me give like a short description of the show.
Yeah, and like the background of the last few episodes.
Yeah, so like the show is it's a MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe show about Scarlet Witch and Vision, two of the heroes from the previous movies, Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
heroes, kind of.
Yeah, if you don't know about MCU, then I mean, like, why are you listening to this
Me.
conversation? Yeah, but so like, I'm assuming that everyone who's listening right now knows. If not, then
Or has
hey,
an idea.
yeah. If not, then hey, I implore you to go check it out. Like, it's like a whole universe of just like amazing like content,
Yeah, honestly.
and it's like
Great storytelling.
Yeah. So in WandaVision, the character Wanda Maximoff, also known as the superhero Scarlet Witch, she's in a weird situation. She's in this town, and everything seems to be like from the point of view of like old time TV. Like the first episode begins in like 50s era,
Yeah.
with people were saying like, I heard like I Love Lucy was kind of like the type of like show, like they were like,
Going after, no?
yeah,
My mom told me that. My mom was like, when we were watching it, because I watched it, after I watched the first 2 episodes, I was like, Mom, you got to watch this. You
Mhm.
got to see what happened. And no, it was the first 3. And then we binge watched the 3 of them. And she was like, I like what they're doing with the shows. The first one was like, I Love Lucy. And I was like, wait, everybody's saying that. Is that true? I've never seen that show.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Same format. Have you seen that show?
yeah,
Nah, I haven't.
I've never seen it. But I guess it's like a 50s type basic show.
yeah. Like it goes from there, and then it like keeps advancing in like time periods. Like the next episode, I don't remember which show it was, but it was set like in a later time, and then the 3rd episode was set in like the 70s, with like the Brady Bunch, I think is what they were going after.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just so cool because like I never thought that a show like with Marvel characters would take this route, but like it's like so interesting for me.
It's genius, bro.
Yeah. So like in the show, it's basically, it's like a whole show of Wanda and Vision trying to hide their powers in like a normal like TV perfect life setting. But there's like, if you watch the episodes, it's really creepy because there's moments in the show where like it'll stop and like you feel the energy and how it's like off, and it's like, whoa, like I remember watching the first few episodes, getting chills on my back because I'm like, oh, what's going on? Because the MCU, like, it started all the way back when I was a kid, you know, and it's like to here now, like, it's crazy. So like in the show, there. There's different stories, like not very like important to like the overall. It's just that Wanda, people are thinking that Wanda is creating this
This whole world that
Yeah.
she's like the whole show we're watching, right?
yeah, like she took over a town and it's like change the entire reality because she gets her powers from the Infinity Stones of the universe, and that's in Infinity War where Thanos gets the Infinity Gauntlet. You know, you've probably seen it. So she gets her power from, I'm pretty sure it's the Mind Stone, the same stone that was in Vision's head.
Yeah.
So like people are noticing that she's starting to like adapt powers of all the Infinity Stones. So like
Probably the strongest.
She has them all.
yeah, people are saying that
She's the strongest.
she's the
MCU
strongest
character.
of she's the strongest MCU character.
That's badass, bro. I like
yeah.
that.
So let's get into the theories of what.
Bro, when he first told me about that, like
Yeah.
I was, because I had finished watching the fourth episode.
Yeah.
Everything came together. I had so many questions for him, and I was just like, bro, like, what is this? Like, what's happening? Like, tell me now, bro, because I just want to know about this. Because I'm not into like the Marvel, like the Marvel movies or anything, you know. But like when this show came out, of course, Woody got me into it, and I was just like hooked, bro. I was like, every episode I would ask him, "Hey, what happened here, bro? Like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this?" And then he didn't tell me anything. He was just like, "No, just."
That's probably
just
like his fourth time
wait."
watching it.
What's up?
It's like his fourth
bro.
time watching it.
You don't know. I've watched it so many times each episode. Like
You're wild.
inside and out, just with different people, you know.
So let's hear those theories.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the main question of the show is who done it? Who is controlling Wanda and who's keeping her in this state? People, like I said before, people are thinking it's Wanda. And
Controlling herself.
Yeah, controlling everything herself
Yeah, of
because, like I
course.
said, she adapted the powers of the Reality Stone, where she can basically simulate this entire town, and it's like that in itself is crazy. That's dope because like if you don't know the character, like growing up, she was first she lost her. Hold on, I'm gonna get into that. First, she lost her parents to one of Tony Stark's missiles. And then she would let herself be experimented on by the evil organization Hydra. Yeah. And then in Age of Ultron, her brother dies.
Pedro. The way she says it, bro.
Yeah,
She says it so badass.
Yeah. So he dies, and it's like I was excited for his character, and then he died in that movie, and I was devastated.
Wasn't that like his first movie?
Yeah, that was
And
his
last?
well, in the X-Men. In
Yeah.
the X-Men universe, they have their own version of Quicksilver, which is dope because that version of Quicksilver was Evan Peters.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Evan Peters is, he's been in like
The X-Men films.
yeah,
no?
in the X-Men films as well as what's it called? Oh,
X-Men.
American Horror Story. That's what everyone
Oh, yeah, I
pretty
know
much
about
knows him from, but also the X-Men as well. So yeah, in American Horror Story, he's a staple character, I guess. I haven't seen it, but I know that people love him from it.
Yeah, I know it's people love him. Yep.
And in the X-Men universe, he's like he's a dope character. So in this one, he is under the cast list for WandaVision, so we don't know who he's gonna be. Now that's where we get into the other villains.
Wait, so you're saying that he's in the show, but he's not.
So
Like, he hasn't come out yet, right?
yeah, he hasn't come out yet, but he's basically confirmed for the show. So even though in episode 4 it is revealed that Wanda is controlling the town to an extent.
Because they're seeing it from our view too. The people in their universe, MCU and universe, they could see the show also. That's when the girl from Thor,
Yeah, Thor: The Dark World.
she cracks it open right
Dane.
away. Yeah, and she's like, I need a vintage TV,
Yeah.
not a flat one. And I was like, what? And it tripped me out to see that she was watching it just as we're watching it. So it's like we got to see the episodes, and then we got to see what was going on in the real world.
Yeah, people say that's because growing up, Wanda would watch American TV shows and like sitcoms, and her perfect life was based off of that. That's a theory. And also, while she was gone with Vision for 2 years before Infinity War, they were thinking that that's when she would watch it as well. But back to like the
your
villains,
theories.
the main thing, people automatically thought that Wanda was the only villain, but there's a lot of hints that there's other villains.
Wait. So Wanda's a villain?
No. People thought she was,
okay.
right?
Yeah, she's just the antagonist of this show. So like she is controlling it, but people think me as well. I think to an extent.
Yeah.
So the first like person that we like, our second suspect is Agnes, and Agnes is a character in the show, and she's Wanda's neighbor.
To the right.
Yeah.
Now my right, yours. That's what she says to her. Sorry.
Oh.
This guy.
Yeah. So people are thinking that Agnes is a combination of Agatha Harkness. And Agatha Harkness is in the comics as Wanda's babysitter. But she's also a witch from the Salem Witch Trials. Yeah, so people are thinking that she is a villain. And they don't know. Well, yeah, I guess they know why. So that basically introduces the next possible villain, Mephisto.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's like the devil of the MCU, right?
Yeah, he operates in a different dimension, kind of like Dormammu if you saw Doctor Strange. And in this dimension, bro, it's basically the underworld, you know? And for that, people are saying that it's Mephisto because somehow, we still don't know, like anything could happen on this
yeah,
point.
definitely.
Yeah, like, so somehow people are thinking that he sent Agatha Agnes, to basically trap Wanda, to where I think she's a witch herself, so it's like I think she could trap her,
Not overpower her, but like take her.
Yeah, trick her
mentally,
into doing that, because back to it, she lost her brother, and then she went on. She accidentally killed a bunch of people in Civil War.
Yeah,
and then she lost Vision in Infinity War. So yeah, at this point she's like super messed up in the head.
She's lost everything.
Yeah, and like no wonder she had a psychotic break, and she wants to stay in this perfect life with Vision. Which if she leaves, she loses him.
You think that's why? Well, of course that's why.
That's why she's there. That's why she stayed.
No, but like in when was it? Was it Endgame? Where she's like, "You took everything from me."
Yeah, to Thanos, and he's like, "I don't even know who you are."
Yeah, but that's crazy because it kind of correlates it, because that line was really famous in the whole movie. Her saying that.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think it was Kevin Feige. Someone asked them, "Who's the strongest Avenger?" And he was like, "Well, if you look back at Endgame, Wanda was gonna kill Thanos. Like if he didn't desperately shoot his missiles, she was gonna kill him right there." And that's scary because no one, not even Captain Marvel, got close to killing Thanos. It was just her. And he had to desperately shoot this bitch.
So wait, when Thor when Thor couldn't have killed him?
I mean, we didn't see it. We didn't see Thor. The only time we saw Thor and Thanos fight was when, he did. He actually hit him in the chest, but Thanos still got the upper hand.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's like, you should have went for the head.
Yeah. But so back to the villains, it's like people think it's Mephisto because in the comics, Mephisto gives Wanda 2 children, Zoom and Wiccan. And these children are basically the reincarnation of Quicksilver and Wanda.
So it's like her daughter also?
No,
2 boys though.
2 boys,
Billy
yeah,
and
Tommy and Billy, because she has 2 sons in Ep.3. Yeah, and so people are thinking like, oh yeah, that's gonna be Zoom and Wiccan, the heroes.
But how are we gonna get to the point where they're grown men? It's gonna take forever,
because
no,
like in the episodes, like time is moving fast. So I think by the next episode they'll be like little kids. Like they'll be toddlers, and then the next episode they'll be
watch the one episode to show us their whole childhood.
That'd be crazy.
right? The next episode,
Well,
which
we
is
already
tomorrow.
got teasers of the next episode.
Oh, we did? Where did we get teasers?
I did at least.
Oh, I don't get
Bro,
anything.
it amazes me how this guy knows like all
Every
this stuff,
detail,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Mephisto, we think that Mephisto is going after Wanda to drain her of her special hex magic, I think it is. And that's a special magic that she has. And we think that he sent Agatha. I think that he sent Agatha to go trick her into basically giving up this magic for the children that Mephisto created. Because in the comics, he does that, and then he takes back the kids with another villain. I forgot which villain it was, but he's able to puppet children for Mephisto. And then somehow, I don't know, in the real comics, anything is possible because like somehow something can be derived. But
Yeah.
in the comics, she gets her children back, and
So she'll get Evan Turner back, maybe.
Evan Peters.
Peter. Who's Evan Turner? Oh, he's a basketball player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oops.
We play too
So-
much 2K.
I know.
So the last villain that I think is in the show is Grim Reaper, and Grim
Oh,
Reaper. He's like kind of described it. He is like almost a Grim Reaper, where he can like bring people back to life, but as zombies, and like control like a source of life. And I think that he got the powers of puppeteering these children, and he is helping. I think. Well, in my theory is that Mephisto sent Grim Reaper and Agatha to both trick Wanda into getting this magic, because somehow for some purpose he needs it, maybe to escape his reality, his dimension, and wreak havoc. Maybe he needs to consume like worlds or people or souls and stuff to like stay alive, kind of like Galactus.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's basically, and Grim Reaper, there's a bunch of hints all over the show. Like in Agatha's pin, it looks like there's someone with a scythe, because Grim Reaper's main thing is he has a scythe as an arm.
Yeah.
And in the show, in the trailer, I'll show it to you after this. I swear, there's a point in the show where it shows someone standing as a shadow over like the energy field that separates the reality from the world. And that the show reality from the world, it looks like someone with a hood, which is holding something behind his back, and he's about to walk through it. And earlier it shows Vision in front of the energy field, but I think it's like they're trying to bait us to say, oh, that's Vision, but it looks like they're holding something behind them, and it looks
Vision.
like a scythe.
Yeah.
It looks like a scythe, bro. And so I think that basically, for me, in my heart, that confirms that it's Grim Reaper.
Well, crazy enough, and I hope this doesn't break your heart, and it probably won't, because I know you want to hear the story already. We only get 5 more episodes of this, dog. We already went through 4.
Oh
like
yeah,
that. Only 5 more episodes.
but guess what? I think it's a week, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out.
I saw that video you sent me on YouTube.
Yeah.
It gave you everything basically, which is pretty cool.
The other theories is in an interview, one of the actors, the main 2 actors, Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, said that there's like a Luke Skywalker moment at the end where someone comes out from like old MCU, and people are saying that it's Magneto, her father. But you know who
the guy from X-Men?
Yeah, because she, like, in the comics, Magneto is the father of Quicksilver and Wanda.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah. So now they're saying that there's going to be a surprise character at the end of the show that's going to show up, and people are saying it's Magneto or Professor Xavier. But you know who I think it is?
Who?
I think it's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
If it is, bro, that's hot. That's fucking.
I
fire.
do.
Why do you
That's
say
fire.
that?
Because Wanda's powers, she can basically control reality. So we're thinking that something is going to happen where she might burst into the multiverse.
Yeah.
And I think that's when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will come in near the end of the show, and it'll be like oh shit, it's him, because we basically have him and Andrew Garfield confirmed for the third Spider-Man.
You know what I just realized?
What?
You mentioned Tobey Maguire, and I said, yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
We're going to think I called him hot. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, bro. But at the end of it, there's got to be some big brawl, some big fight.
You think so?
Yeah. It's just got to end that way.
Just like Endgame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of brawl, dude, this past weekend, Royal Rumble,
Oh, yeah.
WWE, that shit was fucking badass, dude.
It was bad. It was dope, man. Watching it again. It's been a few months since I've seen like anything wrestling. I mean, I keep up with the news, but
Yeah.
we used to be in it heavy, bro.
Bro, me too. Like back in the day.
Oh
dude.
yeah. When we were like elementary, middle school, we were like invested into wrestling only.
Yep.
We didn't care about anything else. And I think you know because we tell you all the time. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tell me all the stories.
But yeah, for those of you that don't know, this past weekend it was WWE Royal Rumble, and a Royal Rumble is a 30-man fight against in a ring, and the winner they see like who the winner is,
Yeah.
and that winner.
Well, because you got to throw each other over the top rope.
Yeah, you gotta throw over each other the top rope,
And then
you know, get
one at a
eliminated.
time, they come out every 90 seconds.
bro. And then it was badass. It was just 90 seconds, and then
Who won?
It was
Edge, bro.
Edge, bro.
Edge, dude. So for those of you that don't know, Edge is like he wrestled like back then. Like back then, he was a big superstar.
Yeah.
And then recently he came back, a past Royal Rumble. I think it was 2 years ago,
Yeah, it was in
2018.
yeah.
Yeah, and he came back and he wrestled,
Yeah.
and then he wrestled again this Royal Rumble, and he won, bro.
He won.
It was like the most like I was happy for him.
I think it was his second Royal Rumble win. He won when he came back after injury, and then he retired
Yeah.
because he was there like, hey, you're gonna become paralyzed, you can't wrestle anymore, and he retired for like 8 years, bro, from like 2011 till I think till 2018, so 7-8 years, and he came back. They cleared him. He came back to WrestleMania. Then he got hurt again, and then he came back at Royal Rumble and.
And he fought, bro. Honestly, I thought John Cena was gonna come out, bro.
I was hoping he would, bro.
Bro,
That's
but
nostalgic.
Dude, so I've read that he hasn't been to a Royal, like he hasn't. His last fight was in like 2 years ago. His last televised fight was 2 years ago. John Cena.
Oh yeah.
And then, but a year ago it was his last pay-per-view event that he had. And then it's been a year since he's been gone, like since the WWE.
Yeah, like a full year now.
Yeah, and I honestly thought he was gonna come out Royal Rumble number 30, like, and he win it all, you know, go to WrestleMania, fight for the championship. But of course, it didn't happen.
Nah, it didn't.
But I read that he had an interview.
Yeah.
And he said that he's not gonna come back like at all this year.
At all?
Well,
He's done?
no, not this year, but he what is it? He's not coming back for WrestleMania.
Oh.
Because he's shooting well, right now he's like big on like the movie scene.
Yeah, he's like
and all that.
turned like Dwayne.
Yeah. So, he's doing a show for HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
and right now since WrestleMania is in April, he said that he won't be able to make it because of like the conflict, like the scheduling and stuff, and like COVID.
I think he's out of his prime though. I think he's done, man. I mean, as much as I like him, he's done, man. He had his good years of like being dominant. I don't think we'll ever see it again. We'll never see him be as dominant as he was in wrestling. Because, bro, back in the day, I mean, he wasn't our favorite, but let's be real, bro. There was never a match where John Cena was fighting someone and we weren't going for him.
2008 Royal Rumble.
Oh.
John Cena came back. What a badass, dude.
He's such. I swear, bro. People hate him, and people are like, "Oh, it's such a fake sport." I don't care what you say. It's entertaining. It's like mixing acting and like athleticism, and you're working out, but you also could be acting at the same time. That's a dream for me, bro. Like we used to.
Jules, you think we're still in our prime or what?
I mean, I wouldn't mind, bro. I wouldn't mind being in WWE. Like, you know, that's always been one of our dreams. We used to what?
We used to wrestle
to
in my
scrap back in
backyard,
the
bro. Back in the day.
But we would actually hit each other sometimes, bro.
Oh.
We would get those steel chairs. This dude had all the weapons because he had a ladder. He had a sledgehammer. I was like, where'd you get this? My dad's tools. I was like, for sure.
Hell yeah, bro. We would use everything. And then I had a jungle gym in my backyard, and we would just use that. Money in the bank. We would pretend we were wrestlers. We had everything. Bro, I even have the belts right now. They're still here.
Yeah,
Dude, I have the toy belts, bro.
Yeah, he brought them out during the fight. I was, yeah.
Oh, he was like,
Hell
watch,
yeah.
look. That was funny. I'm not going to lie. Those are the
back
days,
in the
bro.
days, I told you to suplex me. You,
Wait, what?
yeah, you never wanted to suplex me.
Oh,
I would always pretend like to wrestle, and I would always tell Jules, I was like, bro, suplex me, just suplex me, bro, do it. And he's like, suplex you? What the fuck?
No, he wanted me to kill him or something, bro. I'm like, relax.
I was like, well, how big were you guys?
I mean, like, this was like, I was like, what was it, 5th grade, 6th grade? I was like 5'9".
Okay, but you said in 6th grade you were like,
Yeah,
No. In 8th grade, I became 6 foot. I was like 6 foot. I was like 5'9" in like 5th grade.
Still, that's a pretty.
Yeah, of course, it's like average guys, now. But I was 5'9". Mark was like what? It's probably like 5'4", 5'3".
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, and we would freaking throw down, and we had another friend of ours that would come, and we would all freaking like we'd watch freaking TV or something. We'd fake wrestle, bro.
Bro, Jules even came in a suit one time.
Oh, bro, whatever.
He
Bro.
was like, I'm ready, guys. And then he comes in and he plays this theme song,
On
and
the
he's coming
speaker,
out.
that shit was dope, bro. Look, man, it's embarrassing to talk about it now, but those are the days because it was such like my last childhood days. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't spend them watching cartoons or playing Xbox or anything like that. I was out there watching wrestling every Monday, every Friday. I was trying to be the wrestlers. I went to the extent where I went and met John Cena. I went to
You met
Comic
John
Con.
Cena?
I went to Comic Con at Austin, Texas. One of my friends, his family and I were very close, and he loved wrestling. He's the one who got me into wrestling in like 3rd grade. And he's like, hey, we have the chance to go meet John Cena at Comic Con. Let's go do it. And I was like, I'm down. So I went. They helped me pay for it, and we went and I met him, bro. I took a picture with him. I was almost his height, but this dude's biceps, bro. He's a freaking big man. I was like, dang. Like, as a kid, I was still big.
Yeah.
And I was like 6 foot. This is like 7th grade. Like the last few years I ever was into wrestling. And I met this dude, and he was a big man. And I'll tell you what, freaking title he was holding, that shit's heavy, dog. Those titles are heavy. It was like good 10, 15-pound belts, bro. Craziest moment, bro. I remember. We used to love wrestling so much, bro. Like,
We even had the action figures, bro.
we're gonna cut this out.
No.
Yes, we're gonna cut this out.
No, hell not.
Nah.
Hell not. Bro, I'll talk about it. Bro, when I was like little, it was like when we loved wrestling, man.
This was like 4th.
I would buy the action figures, bro.
Yeah.
All of them, bro.
Bro,
Every chance I would get. I had
So would
John
I,
Cena, I had Roman Reigns, I had everybody, bro. Undertaker.
Those are the days, bro. I remember it was like $16 a figure, bro. $16.99 a wrestler. If you wanted the good ones.
Yeah, for the good ones. It was like
Yeah.
$20, bro.
And I would buy them all the time. For Christmas, I would make a list. I was like, I got to get them.
Yeah.
And now I've re-gifted them to like my little cousins and other
Yeah.
people. I would always gift them. And I would, hopefully those kids could build the same memories. But, man, I low-key wish I didn't give them away, bro. Because, like, I gave my cousin, I gave him some of the cool ones, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't even play with them, bro. I was like, man, I'll still play with them, man. And I'm joking, I won't.
I would.
No,
Shit,
no.
I would with the little ring right there.
Mm.
Play with the little monitos.
No, but my girlfriend's little brother, I gave him some.
Yeah.
And he plays with them all the time. So I'm like, I appreciate that. Like, oh, he's playing with them and he
Yeah.
makes good use of them. And I see him and I'm like, damn, that's exactly how much I enjoy wrestling. Like, he watches the YouTube videos and he plays with the figures and I'm like, bro, those are the days, man. Like,
Let's wrestle right now.
okay,
Let's
no.
go.
Bring your bitch ass outside.
Winner takes the championship belt that I have.
No, no. But yeah, it was crazy. But just with sports in general, man. You know, we kind of went into wrestling as kids. I think we've always liked sports, you and I. I don't know. I don't think
Yeah,
you
I've
so
been-
much because you weren't into wrestling. You
Oh yeah, not really, not at all. I remember watching this fight, and yeah, it was entertaining, but like it was kind of like a setback where I was like, you guys were telling me that it was all like pre-written and stuff, where it's like it kind of took the magic away. Where,
Yeah.
like I know that they can't do all this stuff like for real because they'd kill each other, but like I don't know, but it was dope. And when Randy Orton left, and then
Yeah.
he came back in the fight, I was like,
and he
I was
RKO'd
like,
him.
"Whoa."
Yeah, bro. Dude, they do
Oh,
that to you
bro.
all the time. And I know you were shocked because
Bro,
football. Oh, it's
yeah, sorry. I know Woody was shocked. But it was his first pay-per-view event that he ever saw. It was like his first show that he
ever.
ever.
He's
like,
never watched a
done
live
wrestling.
event. Yeah,
What do you mean?
you've never watched a live WWE event.
Oh, like a live event. I watched what's it called just a couple days. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Royal
not,
Rumble.
not.
But like,
That was your first ever one. You've never watched any other wrestling besides that, right? Like live, like.
I mean, we watched the UFC, or does that not count?
nah, that doesn't
No,
count.
that's real. That's chingazos, and that's real.
Oh yeah.
No, this is like this is the first ever pay per view, and you were shocked because he didn't know this, bro. Like football, 16 weeks? You get like 20 good weeks of football, including playoffs.
Yep.
Maybe 21. WWE is like
Every day, nonstop.
all year round, bro. All year round. It's Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday pay per view every month.
That's crazy.
It doesn't stop. WrestleMania in April.
Actually, yeah, the first this Royal Rumble, it was like the start of like the road to WrestleMania,
Mm.
Yeah,
and like from there, like it's just like a whole story, like
it's a whole build up.
like you with WandaVision and MCU, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a whole build up to like WrestleMania, and like it's just badass.
Yeah,
It
man.
felt good getting into it again, low key.
And I was like, I only knew about John Cena and like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So when you said he was gonna come out, I was like, oh, that'd be fire.
Have y'all seen that that prank call with John Cena?
Oh yeah, the Good Morning. Stuff
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like- where he's like, oh hello, ma'am. Today we would like to invite you to John Cena.
It's like, is this those kids again? That one, that lady.
Yeah. She's like, if it's those people again, I don't want to buy your pay per view, and then it's a girl right on the other side of the
Yeah,
phone,
yeah.
and she's like, no, ma'am, sorry. Are you a member? Do you like participate like with the army and stuff? Like, are you part of like the Marines?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh. I'm completely sorry. We've been having like these prank calls all morning and stuff. And then she's like, okay. And then she's like, oh no worries, ma'am. Well, if you would like to donate to the Marines, there's this one guy that needs you, and it's like, and his name's John Cena. Bro.
That's funny.
That shit was badass, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. And now we're more into real sports.
Yeah,
I mean, we
UFC.
still football. We got the Super Bowl around the corner.
Oh yeah,
It's this Sunday. Chiefs versus Buccaneers.
that soon.
Yeah, bro.
I forgot. I had no idea.
Bro, it's
it goes
crazy.
NFC, AFC championship.
Yeah.
1 week break where they usually do the Pro Bowl.
Wait,
Mhm.
did they even do the Pro Bowl?
Nah, they did it on Madden. They
Oh.
did like a little Madden like
Really?
tourney type thing.
Yeah,
Kyle Murray
Because
won.
I was thinking about that, and I was talking about that with some of my friends, and
yeah.
it was supposed to be last week, right?
yeah, last Sunday. When we watch Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
yeah, it was weird. I mean, that's usually when we watch football, but there was no football. It was like a Pro Bowl online. It was like a Madden Pro Bowl, and like they had certain players. Kyle Murray
Mhm.
won it. Kyle Murray. He won the whole thing. He won MVP, and then yeah, it was. I mean, it was alright, but Snoop Dogg was in there, and Snoop Dogg's in everything.
Yeah,
bro.
fuck yeah.
But-
After that, that who fight was it? Oh, the Tyson fight, bro.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
that, he's
He's on Unstoppable after that. He's been in everything. But like, yeah, he was on that, and then so they didn't have the Pro Bowl because of COVID guidelines. They didn't want to mix all these players up. It made sense, and in all reality, the Pro Bowl sucks, bro. Pro Bowl's horrible.
I think it kind of sucked after they started doing the drafting thing. Like it wasn't the AFC versus NFC anymore.
No, that's not what's it called. That's NBA.
That's NBA.
no. I'm talking about like NFL used to do that.
The drafting?
No. The drafting's new.
They don't do drafting.
But well, what do they do now?
It's like they do voting. So you vote. So that's why it's unbiased.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, like
it
draft-
was
like
better,
voting.
It was better like when they just had like AFC and NFC.
They do that.
They do that?
Yeah. In football, it's NFC versus AFC. You get your 11 best on offense on AFC and NFC, 11 best, and then you.
I thought they mixed up the players.
No. Then they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think
okay. You see, that's what I was talking about.
I don't think
they did
might
that
have
before.
done it. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I think they did it with Yeah, you're right. With like Team Michael Irvin and Team Deion Sanders.
That's what I didn't like. Yeah.
I didn't like that either. No, this is actual. It's just, regardless, it's still boring.
Yeah.
These guys barely play. It makes sense. You don't want to get hurt at a fucking Pro Bowl.
The score is like outrageous.
Yeah, it's like 50-50. It's ridiculous, but that's just how it is. That's why I never really cared about it. So them putting it to Madden, it really didn't. What I care about is the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, the GOAT. You can't argue it. You could debate basketball GOAT. You cannot argue that Tom Brady is the GOAT of football as a quarterback.
Nah,
He's the greatest of all time. It's his 10th appearance this Super Bowl, bro. 10th appearance.
That's crazy.
He's won 6 already, right?
Yeah.
So that means he lost 3. He has a chance to lose this one. He only lost to NFC East teams, Eli twice, and the Eagles once over the past year. But this dude's on since 2002, bro. When he first won their first Super Bowl against the Rams.
Yeah.
The longest we've gone without seeing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl is like 3 years. 3 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then after that, he was in it. He was in it again. He missed it. He was in it, missed it. And he missed it by losing in the AFC Championship to Peyton Manning. He didn't not make the playoffs. They were on a run of 12 consecutive years of making the playoffs. And this is the first year they missed it, the Patriots, without Tom Brady. And now Tom Brady's with the Buccaneers.
He's going to do it again, bro. He's going to do it again.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You think he's going to do it?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, in all honesty, because if there's anyone that could, it would be him. Because growing up, I didn't watch any sports. The only sport function that I would watch televised was the Super Bowl.
It's like
every
a holiday.
year. Yeah, it was like New Year's or Christmas.
Yep.
All the family would get together. It was a grill. I just remember every year. I remember seeing Tom Brady in it. And I went against him a couple years, especially against the Ravens, because I was like, oh man, I just wanted to lose.
He didn't play against the Ravens.
The Ravens?
Yeah, the Ravens are.
The Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this dude does not lose. I was like, someone make him lose.
He came back remember?
Yeah.
And we were outside and we were chilling. We're like, yeah, Super Bowl's over. Who gives a crap? And then Mark's like, hey, he's coming back, bro. Hey, it's only a 14-point game. Hey, it's a 10-point game, bro. Hey, they took the lead, bro. I was like, what?
Bro, I say that for everything, bro. Whoever's down, whoever's the underdog, I'm like, all right, bro. Or even if, in NBA, in 2K, I'm like, okay, I'm down, bro. I'm down. It's all right. It's okay. We'll get this. We'll get this.
Yeah.
And then boom.
He doesn't get it.
No. Yeah, I don't get it. But Brady gets it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Brady, he pulls it off. All odds against him. He pulls it off. He does what he has to do. But I think he's going against his hardest opponent, hardest team he's ever played in the Super Bowl. And I mean, that's debatable because, he beat the Seahawks, which had the best defense. But Patrick Mahomes, bro, is no joke.
Yeah.
This dude has been on a tear since he got into the league. He's won an MVP his first season as a starting quarterback, a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. He was almost he's probably the runner-up this season for MVP besides Aaron Rodgers. This dude's on a toll. He has one of the fastest receiver in the league, the best tight end in the league, a good offense, a good defense.
Yeah.
I think Brady he's going to have a hard time, man. I think Brady's going to have a hard time. I'm excited. I'm going for the Bucs. My cousin's a Bucs fan, so I'm going to be rooting with him for the Bucs, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think this is the first Super Bowl I'm looking forward to
in
genuinely in years, bro. I haven't looked forward to a Super Bowl this much in years because my team's
okay. Brady's going to win,
I don't know, man. You think Brady's going to win it this year?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You think so too?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but you're right. Patty Mahomes, I remember watching hype up his team and stuff. I'd be like, this guy's different.
Have you seen him play?
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's a magician.
I know it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy, bro. But no, yeah, I mean, since we're talking about Super Bowl, what's your guys' favorite Super Bowl story?
Super Bowl story, man.
Out of all the Super Bowls you've watched, I mean, I don't know how many you've watched. I could say I've probably watched since I mean, I probably watched them all, but I think the one I remember was when the Patriots played the Giants
Why?
the first time. Because, well, first of all, that was the season that the Patriots are going to go perfect. They had a perfect season, bro. They needed one more win. They didn't lose a single season game. They went to the AFC Championship. They're going against, I think the Giants were 8-8, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you could look it up. I think the Giants were 8-8.
Yeah.
And they were underdogs. And they destroyed the whole NFC. They made it out. They went against the Patriots. And I was going for the Patriots. And the reason being, I'm a Cowboys fan. So the Giants, the Giants are in my division, NFC East. I don't want to see them win. I don't, of course not. But sure enough, they won. The Giants beat the Patriots. It was like the helmet catch. It was a big thing. And I remember I was at my cousin Johnny's house.
Yeah.
Or my tia's house. And we were watching the game. She made food. And I'm rooting for the Patriots. I'm like, stop them. Perfect season. Let's go. Screw the Giants. I can't believe they got this far. Well, they won. And I remember I threw a tantrum, bro. I was like 8 years old. I was like 7, 8 years old. I was pissed off. I was like, I hate Eli Manning, man. He's the worst quarterback in the world. I can't stand him. And my dad like, relax, mijo, eat some food. And I'm like, not this time, tia. I don't want food this time. I went to my cousin's room, Johnny's room. And this dude's always been a sports fan. He's probably one of the reasons I'm a sports fan also. And he had a bunch of cards, baseball cards, football cards, whole shoebox full of them. I just saw a shoebox. I didn't know there was cards in there. So I fucking got into his room. I closed the door. I'm fucking crying. Fucking Eli Manning, man. I throw that shoebox on the ground. All the cards. He had them in order, bro. Like perfectly.
Yeah,
I threw them all on the ground.
Fuck, man.
My tia came, Johnny snitched me out, snitch. She came, she's like, why would you do that? And I was like, because Eli Manning. It's his fault. It's not my fault, And that's my most memorable one because of how upset I was about a Super Bowl. Other than that, I really don't care because my team's not in it. So if it wins a win, it doesn't matter. Even when the Eagles win, I could care less.
My most memorable Super Bowl moment, 2009. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Arizona Cardinals. You fucking won that game. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a good. I was at my dad's watching that game.
For
Yeah, and I was going for the Cardinals because, I mean, I don't like the Steelers. Steelers don't like the Cowboys, so it was just one of those things.
I don't have a Super Bowl, like a favorite Super Bowl moment, but I'll tell you guys. So, I went to so I saw the Steelers play against the Chiefs.
Yeah, this is MVP Chiefs.
So I saw the Chiefs play again. The Steelers play against the Chiefs at Kansas City. It was a playoff game.
It was AFC Championship, I think, no?
No. It was whoever won goes to like the championship to play the Patriots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a divisional game.
Yeah. It was there. It was cold, bro. It was like the winter. We were in Kansas City. And at that time, Kansas City was like going through like a snowstorm. Like it was getting bad, bro. Me, my older brother, my dad, and one of my dad's friends. And we went over to Kansas City, bro. Cold as shit, dude. All you see is fog, bro. It's cold. We're driving over to the stadium, right?
Yeah.
And then from afar, all you see is lights. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, yo, what is that? And then my dad's like, oh, well, that's the stadium. That's all you see. The lights are, dude, it's crazy.
Beaming out or what?
Hell yeah. So we get there. Once we get there, we walk into the stadium. Insane, bro.
Yeah.
They say Kansas City is like the most, like that stadium is the loudest stadium, like out of everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And bro, it is, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it is. It's crazy the amount of people that were there, and it was just.
And did you guys win that game or?
Bro, we won that game. So the whole game, bro, we didn't even score a single touchdown. We won off of field goals.
Oh yeah.
Off of field goals,
so
bro.
It wasn't against Patrick Mahomes. It was against Alex Smith, huh?
I think so.
Yeah,
I believe so. It's because that's when the Steelers had like Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown.
Yeah. That was, I think that was 2014 or 2015 or something like that, right?
I'm not too sure. When.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. And then I'm there. I'm like nervous as shit because we can't score, bro. And I'm just like, fuck. I have my terrible towel. I'm like waving it, bro. I'm like, come on, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's score. Bro, I start waving this. I didn't even notice. There's this guy next to me. I keep hitting him, bro, with my towel.
my God.
He's a Chiefs fan too, bro. He's a Chiefs fan. I'm like, I didn't notice, bro, and he got all pissed. I'm pretty sure he was drunk already though. And then like, I think he told me something, but I didn't hear because I couldn't hear, and I had like my beanie on. I had everything. I was trying to stay warm, and I didn't hear. All I heard was his friend was like, "Hey, man, tone it down. Like he's just a kid, you know." And then that's when I just looked, and I'm just like, and that dude left. He's like, "Well, fuck this," and then he just walked. He just left, bro.
Was the game over or what?
Nah, game wasn't even over. I think there was like fourth quarter was about to start.
Oh snap! That's crazy.
But that was like my best
Yeah,
one.
that's a cool one. That's an in-person story, which that takes
Yeah,
the cake
bro.
right there, bro. It's
I saw my own team win
against the Chiefs.
against Chiefs.
Hopefully you could see that soon, but
And that was my first NFL game too.
yeah, I still
That was-
haven't. I
Nah,
still haven't seen my Cowboys play or any team play.
Cowboys suck, man.
Mm.
Sorry to break it to you.
Have
Yeah,
you?
I need a new team.
seen like any teams play?
No. Have you? What? No, sorry, not have you. What's your story?
My story of like Super Bowl, none of them are like as interesting because in honesty, like I said before, I think the most exciting one was the Falcons versus Patriots. Just because in all honesty, I'm not the biggest NFL fan.
Yeah.
I get it all mixed up, but I remember watching that one and I was talking shit about the Patriots again because I just developed a non-liking for them and Brady, like, which is different now. Like now it's like
Before the Super Bowl, or after?
before, just because everyone was like, I don't know, I wanted to be the different guy that
Yeah.
didn't go for that guy, but yeah, they lost. They won.
They won. They
They
won
won.
off an interception at the
And then I
end.
think I was talking shit again. That didn't.
And you were like, "Yep, I told y'all Brady was gonna win. Told y'all."
"Oh no, I was talking about shit against
He was talking
Brady
to
with the Falcons." And then I remember I thought they were gonna win because I remember I watched that game with my cousin, and they were winning. And then I remember like leaving for like the last like quarter, and then I come back and he's like, "Bro, they fucking won." And I'm like, "What?"
In overtime, bro.
I was
Oh,
like,
bro, that game was
fuck,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Well, just to I mean, I think we're about done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
Just
good.
some
Hell
last
yeah.
minute predictions, real quick though. Super Bowl. Who do you got, Mark?
Bro, I got the Bucks.
You got the
Brady.
Bucks? Any
for
score?
sure. Nah, no score.
score prediction?
Not yet.
Okay.
But if you want to see my prediction, go follow me on Instagram at Armendares_Mark. I will post my prediction, like a full detailed prediction,
Yeah.
like I did with UFC. Go check it out.
What do you think, man?
I could see it going either ways, but yeah, I'm gonna take Brady just because he's a safe bet.
Any score predictions or just like that?
You think it'll be a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game?
I think it's gonna be a
both.
medium. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna get into the 30s. I don't think we'll hit the 40s. I think we'll hit high 20s, maybe 30s.
Mm.
Because I mean, it's a 7-point thing, but there's no way they're not gonna score more than 2 touchdowns.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I'm gonna go with as Johnny says, Papa Brady. I'm gonna go with him. And I'm gonna go with Brady. I hope the Bucks win. I hope the Bucks win. Prediction. I'm gonna say 31-28. Bucks.
31-28.
It's gonna come down to
That's
that.
a good one.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
wait for mine.
thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate all of you.
Thank you guys. And if you guys haven't heard our last 3 episodes already on YouTube, go check them out before this one airs, at ThaGarageBoyzPodcast. Go subscribe, go like, go comment on all our videos. We have so much planned for you guys. This it's a new month, February.
Yep.
So we're going to be giveaway soon.
Hopefully, yeah. Giveaway soon, definitely.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we just have a lot of new things. Also, if you haven't followed our Instagram page, go follow our Instagram at the official GB podcast. We post, keep you guys updated about our podcast,
We're going
our
live.
shows. Yep, we go live sometimes, just to get to know us, And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.